Are you sitting on a bucket of sugar?
I think so. Sitting on a bucket of something.
Oh my goodness. Ask me how the chore chart's going. Because Tuesday's pantry day. And it ain't Tuesday.
You want me to leave this for a whole week?
No, I just meant that this has been sitting here. I just was documenting the fact that you're actually cleaning.
I need a witness. As soon as we got home with all this, I started to put it away. And Jamie told me not to.
Cause it was 9 o'clock at night and the kids needed to eat dinner.
And now?
Cause you hungry shopped at Natural Grocers and took too long. So I pulled you off of your errant task to bring you back. Yeah, how's that for a witness? Hello, lovely humans. Welcome to another vlog. But well, that's naturally. That's how you make a high quality grilled cheese. You're still in your pajamas. You shouldn't be passing judgment on anyone because it is 12:40. Hello, it is Friday for us, which is fantastic, which means that usually I don't get much like work done. This is when I focus on really cranking through and getting the house taken care of. What is happening with the lighting? So baby is down for a nap. There's a couple things that we need to do outside, which is absolutely dreadful. I think we're on like day 50 of triple digits in a row, which is hot for us and very low humidity. So our landscape is struggling really bad. But we are due for a new septic tank, which is such a fun thing to get prepared for. So what we need to do is, if y'all are familiar, we've got all those fruit trees outside. That's where the new septic tank system is gonna go. So we have to move 3 of them at a minimum, if not more, to make room for the new septic tank. But we don't just want to get rid of the trees. So Elias and I need to go walk the property to figure out where those are gonna go. I'm thinking near the driveway.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want to say hi to the camera? Is that why you're doing that? Yeah, okay, give me a sec. I think we're gonna do them up near the driveway. I just don't know where. But you guys, when I show you outside, it's so dead. It's so abysmal. Hi, dude. You look like a country boy with your ripped jeans and your cowboy boots, your camo shirt, and your Bass Pro orange hat.
Sissies were playing with my Bass Pro hat.
They were teasing you with it, huh?
It was not funny at all.
Oh, okay. Thanks for sharing that with us.
I'm not bald like some people that wear hats with tongue and they're bald.
You are right. You are not bald like the people that wear hats a ton that are bald.
Yeah. Like my dad, but he's not bald.
He's not bald either.
He just doesn't want people to see his dirty hair.
No way, me too. That's why I'm wearing a hat.
You like almost like never wear a hat though.
I know, I don't wear them very often. Okay, well, now I gotta get Daddy off of the pantry.
Mom.
That is the least bit helpful. This is insane. Look at that gap. I mean, I don't even know how deep that goes. I saw a reel the other day where someone measured and it was like 15 feet deep. But this is nuts. Hey, you could probably get your foot stuck in that crack, huh?
Yeah, the horses definitely are going to slip in that crack.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with the horses out here. It's just parched beyond belief. I'm surprised some of our trees are still doing so well. I think we need to figure out, it's those trees right there off to the side of the house. That's where the new septic system is gonna go. So we need to figure out where we're gonna place the trees. Oh my goodness, I have to like watch where I'm walking. It's just crusty. Hi Steve. Like we don't even have like the option to rotate the animals because there's nothing to rotate them on. I mean, it's just crunching under our feet. We have kept this unmowed. So we could probably rotate them there next. And we do have some green, which is actually really, really fascinating and kind of really lends interestingly towards regenerative agriculture because we are rotating them so they'll go to the bathroom just enough in these locations. That's green. And we're on day, gosh, I don't know how many months we've been without rain. To still have green on our property is insane. What did we win? What did you find?
I'm not a fan of living off the highway because so much trash comes off vehicles and blows on our property. But when a brand new roll of roofing underlayment falls off, I'm not mad about that.
What on earth can we use that for?
When I build the horse barn.
You're building a horse barn?
Well, that thing tore.
No, that's fair. So now we need to figure out where we're placing the trees. So in my mind, well, unfortunately, as Elias has found out repeatedly, the driveway doesn't stop here. It stops like out here. right?
Yeah.
Like generous couple of feet of where the gravel still is, but the grass is regrown, so we can't do anything with this. But it's almost like you can see where it dips off, right?
Yeah, I think about here is good.
Oh look, the hole's already started for you.
Look at that.
That's insane. Oh my. Can you scoot for just a sec, bud?
You see how deep that goes?
Wow. But it's wild that we still have green. That's crazy to me.
I can put my toes in there.
Are you gonna use that to measure?
Yeah, I probably should have broken it off longer.
Probably.
If that whole thing falls in there, definitely.
Not deep.
That's a huge crack. Did you just pull a piece of the broken fencing? Oh, if you've been around here long enough, this is the Great Wall of China that our neighbor installed. We're just fine, but it's been breaking for...
Since it was installed.
Arguably since it was installed, but definitely cracked like 2 months ago, and then it's just been slowly keeling over.
This is why you either do it right or hire professionals, because you will spend all of this money and it will not be done right and it will be falling over, and then you either have to pay money to try to fix it, which he did and it still isn't fixed, or redo it, and then you have to pay to demo all this.
Yeah.
And then redo it from scratch. So
And this is probably a couple grand, because it's
more than that.
it's a long fence.
I mean, well,
depends on what you mean by a couple.
I would say 6, 7.
Whoa.
If not.
We're gonna do 3 on this side for now, because since we won our variance, which we have got to do a story time on this,
Oh yeah.
for sure. We had to cut off the corner. So if you can tell, the horse pasture actually goes all the way basically in line with this berm right here. And we had to cut off this corner because it was within 200 feet of someone else's house across the highway. So since we won our variance, we can actually reclaim that one little sliver, that one triangle, and bring it back up to the front. Which means, which is great for the horses, because that probably, I don't know, a couple hundred square feet
Yeah.
of just extra spot to eat. But if we're gonna do trees on that side, the enclosure needs to be moved back that direction. And since it's gonna be like 107 today, I don't think you're really down to move an entire pasture at the moment.
My hope is after the first rain
Yeah,
and it's a little cooler,
yeah.
then yeah. And I'm thinking of just moving it back 1 or like 8 feet basically.
Yeah, that'd be
To
perfect.
that line.
Well, while I'm out here, I might as well show you how the chickens are doing in the tractor, which is not great because everything is dying. Well, not everything. The chickens are doing fine after we lost our first few, which I shared over on Instagram. Yeah, we just gotta sit down and do a story time pretty soon, because that's just gonna be how everything's gonna make more sense. And here, we've got our chickies that we hatched out. Oh my gosh, you guys are so hot. They're just all panting. Man, I wish there was something I could do to help. So their water isn't too bad. It's nice, it's not too hot, but they're all just panting. Hi, my loves. We hatched out a couple of chickies to see if we can get some offspring from our rooster that we lost. We're just hoping for a roo out of them, but it looks like I've got some chickens that got out. Hi, guys. Okay. So here's the situation with the, oh. Come on, birdies. Definitely much cooler in here. How did y'all get out? So we got another naked neck dropped off on our property. That's fun. Okay, come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Let's get you in. So this is the tractor that we've got. And this is on wheels, so we can rotate it around the property. Ideally, you want to move it once a day with this amount of birds. In an enclosure like this, it's just a lot of poop happening. Hi, sweetie. Go on. Go on. Good mamas. I don't know how you got out, but let's get you back in. Go on. So they've got everything they need. Nesting boxes, multiple things of water. We've been trying to keep that full, but it's just not the best tub for them, or pool for them. Let's try this in here. Chickens actually cool down through their feet, so to have a kiddie pool in here for them to stand in can help bring their temperature down quite a bit. I still have 2 birds out. How is that happening? So unfortunately, because it's been so hot and chickens do not regulate their temperature very well, we have not been able to rotate this every day. It's more like every few days, because we're trying to keep them in the shade as much as possible, much to the dismay, I'm sure, of our neighbors. But if it's, you know, making people happy versus keeping birds alive, we're gonna keep birds alive. Yeah, we lost our large rooster. We lost 2 hens when we first got them in this because the city cracked down on us not free ranging, which is something we would like to fight, but have not had the opportunity yet because we have a small baby. So for now, They're all in here and staying under shade as much as possible. Let's get those last 2 in. Oh, 3. Hello, Miss Ma'am. I might just have to send the girls out later. This heat's just been brutal. It's so hard on the animals. The goats don't have anywhere to go eat. On a bitter yet happy note, I guess. I should watch where I'm going because those pokies are all over here. Our garden was a complete bust this year. Hi! We tried really hard. I mean, that's just I just hate. It kind of feels like if I'm not on top of everything, it just doesn't get done. So I was obviously not in the place to be handling stuff like this with a brand new baby. So we let the goats in here. They're basically clearing it all out and fertilizing. Huh, Fred? Huh, Lola? But even this is starting to get really worn down. I wonder if we should put them in the backyard. That famine weed makes their milk taste funky as heck, but at least it's green. I don't know. So we're hoping that by eating this down, clearing it out, we can start fresh next year, because I'm really thinking that our soil is pretty bad. This is now our 2nd year of extreme heat, which apparently is not normal for Texas. This is our 3rd summer here, and 2 of them have been like this. So it's hard to imagine that this isn't the case when like 2/3 of our experience is this. But we need to amend the soil better next year to even be able to grow anything in there, because everything is just struggling. And I used a really bad seed starting soil this year, so my seedlings started very poorly. It just was like kind of doomed from the start with the baby and bad soil and hot heat. But at least the goats have a new pasture to eat, so there is a silver lining to all of that. When I came inside, the baby was awake, and I went to get her from the girls, and she was very clearly not ready to be awake. So luckily I got her back down. And then I started picking, because, and by picking I mean I used a comedone extractor. Nobody flip out. People are still gonna flip out. Because I started wearing not clean makeup recently because it works so much better sometimes. And then my chin started getting little bumpies. So on today's docket, at some point, I'm going to do a bed tonight clay mask. Pull some of that out. Really get my skin back in order. And I can still do the unclean makeup from time to time, but I cannot be doing it daily like I was. Because it's just, especially when it stays and it looks nice. We are due for a time lapse. I've already walked you around, showed you how hot it is outside. Although the weather is supposed to be breaking next week. In like 3 days, the high will only be like 97. That I will take. That is a 10-degree difference. I will take that. But we are due for a time lapse. The kitchen's not bad. Isabella cranked on it earlier today. She did a fantastic job. In fact, most of the house is not bad, but I have the eyes that see things like that box that's lived there for a month. Actually, that box has lived there since my birthday, which was in March. It's August. So maybe we get a new home for that. And I think Elias is gonna abandon ship on the whole moving the trees right now, because the soil is so compacted, he can't even break into it. Or at least he's trying, but it's real hard. So I'm going to get this failure of a dessert called junket out of my fridge, dump it to the scrap bucket for the girls to take out to the chickens, because at least since it's cultured, it's gonna have some good probiotics in it for the chickie babies, and it'll be nice and cold and refreshing, and a little treat for them, and I can get it out of my fridge. So let's start there. I have finally, I think, cracked the code on making my own yogurt. It looks severely unappetizing, but let me tell you, this stuff is delicious because we have so much goat's milk. Oh my gosh, the girls are so loud. We probably get about a half gallon a day, which is definitely not as much as we can drink. It's not a huge amount. It's very small compared to like a cow. Even a mini cow will put out multiple gallons a day. So I couldn't imagine. This is like a good stepping stone to getting like a dairy cow later in life. But until then, I am just trying to stay on top of the milk we currently have. What's wrong? Oh! I just saw that. Somebody's up and not happy. I know. I know. Will you hold this for me? Will you hold it? Yeah. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. I know. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'll hurry up at this and then I'll come get you. Okay. Shh. Hey. Hey. I gotta pour this and I can't do this with one hand. This is the leftover way from making goat cheese, and I actually will soak chicken or different meats in it because the lactic acid in this will break down the meat and tenderize it. So I gotta pour this in here so I can get this in the dishwasher and blast it off before her head pops off. Ready to go. Okay, baby. She's showing signs of being super tired. You were only awake for like 30 minutes, huh? Oh, you sleepy baby. Huh. You know, I'll tell you what. Third time around, fourth kid, I will tell you I am much less stressed about a schedule or a routine as I was when I had the twins. Well, obviously also twins is a lot harder. But if she's showing sleepy signs after she's only been awake for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Then by Jove, we're gonna feed her and see if she wants to fall asleep, huh? Yeah, very tired. For sure tired. Everyone else is leaving right now. I don't know if you can see them. Is it gone? Is the truck gone? So the kids are going to my parents for the night, because my parents live about 10-15 minutes away, who live conveniently 2 doors down from my sister and her 4 kids, who are like arguably some of my children's best friends in the entire world. So they have a fantastic, oh, I know, you're like, just stop talking and feed me. Shh, 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 shh. They have a fantastic time with them. And since it's so hot, they might go swimming. So Elias and I have the night off, other than this mess. Oh man, she shows no mercy. And then tomorrow, which I'll be filming another vlog tomorrow. I try to film on Fridays and Saturdays because it just tends to be the most convenient where I'm not doing I need my phone. Where I'm not doing mainstream work anyway. Mainstream. Like work on the courses or on the channel, like my main channel or anything like that. So it's easier to film on days when we have like family activities, because that's way more exciting than watching me do boring things like respond to emails and record YouTube videos. So tomorrow, friends of ours invited, the whole family to be fair, to go up to Six Flags up near Dallas, I think. We will not be going. It's going to be triple digits. That sounds miserable with the little bean. So it's just gonna be me and her tomorrow. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I can do. But I have a list of things that I've been meaning to tackle for a while. Okay. Maybe tomorrow will be the day. Maybe later this week you'll see a vlog of me just like living my best life. Would you like to go to sleep now? I love your chubby forehead. Oh, it's a cranky forehead. Okay. I am shocked that just worked. I am shocked. Befuddled, I tell you, Clyde. Befuddled. I can't believe she just went down. I was like, there's no way. There's no way she's this tired. She's that tired. Literally was awake for like 30-40 minutes after having a broken nap by like a little bit, but a decent length nap. Homegirl's growing. She's got growing to do. What do I do with myself? Okay. There's too many things to do. This has been bugging me. This general situation, because we have so many gosh darn vitamins. And it's like, so I gotta figure out if I'm gonna be ordering containers to organize these. Or do I just borrow some from the pantry for now? Because this is driving me absolutely bonkers. But is that what I need to be focusing on right now? No, Jamie, maybe instead you focus on the dishes that need to be put away sitting on the counter, or the hand wash. Wait, I have these. I should use these for above. Not that I should go do that right now. Or should I? Oh, they desperately need to be cleaned. Okay, they're a little dusty and there's a random lid in there. But these could be perfect. because I think they stack. There we go. They do stack, but I want to get rid of that. And I think they'd have to go in sideways. We pull them out and then turn them, unless I put them in like this, but you can't access anything behind it. And that's pretty deep cupboard. That's an issue for a later time, Jamie. Focus on the stuff that matters. I don't want to. I want to go like organize something or do like an, you know, something that gives you an emotional win. If you are a stay-at-home or work-from-home mom, let me know down in the comments below, because I'm always curious what the demographic is. My guess is it's a lot of people from my wedding channel, and then they get married and then they find me over here. But I'm always curious. Do you have little ones at home? Do you feel trapped? What is it that you do to make yourself like feel good about your home? Do you take on random organization projects or design projects? Because that's what fills me up. I can organize something and make it simpler for our family to use. And I'm not a generally organized person, that's the funny part. I just like it when it is organized, so I have to like force myself to do. Or when I complete a new design project. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. And now I'm procrastinating talking to you. How about this? If I get the entire counter, all of it, cleared off the way it's supposed to look, then I can organize vitamins. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, let's do that. In an unexpected turn of events, I'm by myself. What? I've already swept, look at that, look at that. I've swept out the whole kitchen, not the whole kitchen, I need to go back through and do it again. My husband, very sweetly, asked if he can go hang out with his sisters as brother-in-law, and I was like, go, I will clean. And he brought back wine. So I am gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Why am I so excited to clean? So, got all the stuff done that I said I would get done. I'm gonna work on the floors in here, just do a little sweepy poo. Ew, why did I say it like that? And then I'm gonna organize the vitamins, and then I'm gonna place an order for something for dinner to have it delivered because I can and it's just me. Can you see I'm not alone very often? But here's the problem with me being alone, is that I then like am sad about being alone. I mean, the baby's here, but like I'm sad, and so I need someone to talk to. So I either talk to the animals, talk to the baby, or talk to you guys. So, what time is it? Yeah, I need to be realistic. It's already 6:30. It's not like I'm gonna be getting that much done tonight, but the world feels like my oyster right now. And by world, I mean my home. Should I pour a glass of wine while I clean? Okay, I won't. How do I do it? Do. Is that a presentable amount of wine? What else do I do? What else do I do? Okay, I should finish sweeping. No, I should place an order for food first. I'm so excited. I feel unhinged. I think I need to be left alone more often. I think I'm gonna order sushi. It's gonna take like 45 minutes to get here, which is perfect because then I can just like get as much cleaning done as possible. And sushi's super expensive, so if I order this while everyone is gone, then it's only for one person. How much is too much for a single person to order? Because right now I'm looking at 2 spicy tuna rolls, hot and sour soup cup, and salt and pepper prawns from P.F. Chang's. Okay, maybe I should just do 1 roll. All right, I'll just do 1, which is still $60 hairs. This will be the impetus for me to work really hard and crank and get this stuff done, and then treat myself to dinner tonight. Look, the goof off got everything off. These are, I mean, they're clean enough. It's fine. I'm too excited, about this project to hold on any longer. I might actually physically dust them out. But let's get a ridiculous time lapse that's about to happen of getting all of our supplements out onto the counter because we love our supplements. They don't fix everything. Supplements are only intended to supplement. However, if you are deficient in these things, they are definitely supplemental. You see what I did there? Okay. I totally forgot. I should have done a before. I love when I do a before. So all of that was just on that second shelf. I have just barely even gotten started on this shelf. So this is kind of like our reactive basket and this is our proactive basket, but there's obviously like a whole bunch of stuff all around it. So I'm gonna pull these out and kind of keep going, but you can see there's a lot of stuff here that was already cleared out. The things that bring me joy, y'all. I would say I need to get out more, but it sounds like the rest of my family needs to get out more. So here's a little bit of a before. Okay, now back to the time lapse. Okay, so I think we have enough supplements to fell a horse right now. We've got some serious organizing that needs to take place, especially because the amount of Zycams that we have is quite a bit. I feel like, wait, are there more? I feel like there was more. Let's just for funsies. 4, 5, that is not including the chewable Zycam. There. So maybe just 7 packages of Zycam, which obviously if we have that many, you can tell we're a big fan of. Zycam is proven to shorten the length of your cold. While I wish it was slightly cleaner, it's much more homeopathic than a lot of the mainstream versions. Kids love them, especially the chewable ones. Not so much the rapid melt, but in one of my herbal books, I learned that zinc, a specific zinc glycinate, I think, is best absorbed when dissolved in saliva. So I actually have these Mondo zinc lozenges, which are literally the worst because they take forever to dissolve, but it's going to be the most effective way to absorb zinc into your body. There's your useless information for today. So I think I'm going to create one of these for colds, because the amount of cold medicine we've got floating around here is kind of a lot. In fact, I don't even think these are, I don't remember the last time I bought Airborne. These have got to be expired. Yep. Let's just go ahead and set those off to the side. Okay. Oh, look, another Airborne that expired 3 years ago. Whoops. And I'm not quite sure when to do the other one, but I've got options. It can only be truly satisfying if we start with a blank container and then go for ASMR style. Okay. Because yes, sometimes even crunchy folk need NyQuil. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, no more Zycam. Here we go. We have a mix of clean and crunchy medications going on in here, from cough syrup for littles, pain reliever for littles, to pain reliever for adults. I really like this Genexa brand. It is so much cleaner. It's missing a bunch of the extra stuff that you will usually find. Like, I don't know why you would need a dye in any sort of medicine. I don't need it to be a color to take it. But also, we're not gonna throw out perfectly good pain reliever if we need it. And dear Lord, I do not think we need Zycam for another, I hope, at least a year. Now just figure out what to do with the rest of this. And one more bin. Good news, bad news. Good news. Food is here. Bad news. Should we go sit down and snuggle and mommy eats and then I'll get back to the vitamins in a minute? Okay. Girls' night. You know when you have a girls' night and there's that one person who has a lot to complain about? It makes it all about them? Dinner has been partially consumed. Baby is cranky. Huh. Homegirl doesn't have witching hours. She has witching hours. With an S, as in multiple. After 6 p.m., her naps are short, her patience is short, the length between feeding times is short. Who is that? Who is that gem? Kinda doesn't want to be put down. We're left alone. So I'm gonna get back to this, toss you in another time lapse, hopefully get a solution. Here we are. We made it. Actually, that got real touch and go there for a minute. But it's organized enough. It makes sense in my mind. This is the daily supplements that we take. Those are backups and obscure things that we only need access to from time to time. And the ones in front of it, we need access to more frequently. This is if I'm gonna organize my pills, my supplements, it's in there. This is Elias's. So they're really easy to access. This is topical stuff, and those are all powders. These are all tinctures with a couple of herbs. We got colds and general pain management. Baby, hold on one sec, hang in there. And then this is more of what Elias takes with a higher frequency. So I decided to put up here so it's like nice and evenly paired up. Oh, that feels nice. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to. It ended up being quite a rough night for little miss. She's been up a lot more than normal. So I'm taking a few minutes before Elias gets home to like just zhuzh up the tabletop a little. This is not my ideal combination of things, at least colors. I don't really like the white and green with the more Mexican style print. Yeah, so I don't usually, this is like cutesy, sweet, soft, cottagey, and this is like really, I mean, it's got very enriched color-wise. So I'm not digging this. I might swap this out. But I figured I'd just dress this up a little. My heart needs something that looks and feels good. Look at these pictures my mom printed up of sweet Amelia Jane. Look at that. Look at her face. Look at this one. Look at her face. Look at, oh, I can't wait to get those put in a frame somewhere, or on the fridge, or just something. Look how cute she looks in that lavender one piece. I said she looks like she just got back from a vacation in Boca Raton, huh? Cutie patootie. So I should get these out of the way. And just play for a minute, because I'll probably be home in like 15 minutes or so. I wonder what I can do in that amount of time. Even swapping it out for something like this is gonna work so much better because it doesn't have the green and white. It's not as cutesy on top, even though it literally is green and white. But this pulls out some of the greens that you currently can't see but are in the runner. Just kind of like it a little bit better. Now maybe these cutie little English bulldogs, salt and pepper shakers, mark my words, I will be that old lady that like collects salt and pepper shakers. Maybe move this here because I don't want ceramic next to ceramic, and put one more thing right here. I guess just say I don't want white ceramic next to white ceramic. Do I like this here? I mean, it's the same size as that, so I don't love that. Do I like this? No, I need that height. What do I do here? Maybe not. Not my best work. I like to mix different, say it with me, textures. So we've got the woven texture of this, wood here and wood here, but this breaks that tone up a little bit. This would be way too much of the same tone if I put it immediately on the tabletop. Ceramic, natural texture here, coming in hot with the fuzzy Vix plant. Metal, stone, and then while these are paper napkins, they kind of emulate the feeling of cloth. It works. It's nowhere near my favorite, and I was really trying to figure out if I could incorporate a bit of glass, you know, like something like this, but it's too similar to the size and shape of the mortar and pestle, or something like this, but the square does not work with like the soft organic shapes I got going on there. And again, it's the same size. I'll keep tweaking, keep playing with it, do a little something else. I'm still in my hat though at 10:40 at night, which feels silly. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the vlog here. I'm looking forward to the next one, which for you guys will be Thursday, but for me will be tomorrow. It's just gonna be Millie and I. I don't know how it's gonna go. I have hopes, I have dreams, I have anticipation, but we are holding it loosely, just in case things go awry, kind of like they did tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. It's kind of a hodgepodge day. We got some cleaning time lapses. We had a momentary freak out because I was all by myself, like in the best way. And then we ended with a subpar table decor. Something's got the dogs worked up. I'm gonna go so I can be alert. Eli should be home any minute now, but he's not home yet. Okay, I'm gonna leave the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go down there, hit that thumbs up if you were enjoying multiple videos a week. Lord knows I am. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.